Alright, welcome back to Warhammer Chaosbane. This is Drew again. Last episode we finished off our little excursion there with a boss fight with the giant, the great unclean one. Now this episode here we're going to go back and we're going to go talk to Teclis and our old buddy boss, the witch hunter here. And we're going to take a little trip to Prague.
All is in readiness. When I open the path, we will be transported instantly to the Waystone outside Prague.
Okay.
Never mind that. What's the witch hunter doing here?
Don't be a fool, Dwarf. The fate of the Empire is at stake. Until the Harbinger is found, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
What have your agents told you of the situation in Prague?
Not all of Prague's citizens were slaughtered when the city fell. Some managed to escape the city and hide in the forest nearby. When the Chaos Army left Prague to march on the capital, the survivors returned to the ruins to bury their loved ones and try to rebuild what they had lost. But the Kislevites' suffering was far from over. When Arsevar Kul was defeated, a champion of Khorne named Uthgrim Redax retreated with his war band back to Prague. Their arrival took the Kislevites by surprise. A few managed to escape back into the forest, but with winter coming on, it is unlikely they will survive.
Will they help us?
The Kislevites are a proud, stiff-necked people, and they have little love for outsiders. They won't give us anything without expecting something in return.
If that is the case, so be it. Now, gather round. The winds of magic are shifting, and it is time we made our way to Prague.
And here we are. We head to Prague, so we go to this big shiny spire here, stand inside the circle that distorts reality, and we jump in here. To travel to a location, simply select the destination, press X. It's just that easy, people. We are here, so yeah, there's here, Kislev, the Empire. Yeah, and this way here you can jump freely between the expansions too that are in the game, because this down here is your I believe that's the Fortress of Null. That's where we are now in the castle, where we start out at. In the bottom right corner is your Tomb Kings. That's your basically your desert zone. But anyway, we're off to the top right corner here. We're headed to Prague.
Who in Ursun's name are you? What do you want?
Easy there, manling. I'm not your enemy. Are you the one in charge?
Who's asking?
Kila Gunnar Stottir. I fought in Magnus's army at Kislev against the Chaos Horde.
Is that so? Well, you've come a long way for nothing, Dwarf. Take your wizard and your damn witch hunters and go home. There's nothing for you in Prague. Red Axe and his war band have seen to that.
Red Axe is the reason I'm here. I'm hunting a sorceress who calls herself the Harbinger.
What do you want me to do about it? My people are dying. There's no food, no medicine for the injured.
Right then. I'll go into the ruins and get what you need.
It's no use. Red Axe's men search the ruins every day. They get to the supplies long before you...
Well, then they best hand them over if they know what's good for them. I'll be back with the supplies before you know it. Then you can tell me what you know about the Harbinger.
You don't know what you're saying, Dwarf. You haven't seen the monsters that are loose in Prague. But if you're willing to try, far be it from me to stop you. If you can bring us food and healing herbs, then we will talk.
Alright, so we gotta enter Prague and go find some supplies for the troops here. For Mr. Gorchav. Anyway, yeah, this is our last episode here, and then I'm caught back up to where I was recording before. So, Oh. Oh, wow, you just freely walk right out of the city now. Oh, wow. Before, you used to have to load in on this. As you'll see from the other episode that's after this. Yeah, you had to actually load into this zone. Now we just freely walk out the gate of the town and into it. Unless it's... Oh, okay. This is leading us over. But that's still neat that they did this. I don't remember this being here before. Yeah, this is just going to motivate me to do another fresh playthrough of this game. Ho, ho, ho. And away we go. Holy man. Go around clear enough of these guys, that'll get a level before I get into Prague. Alright, here we go. Yeah, and I can't bring... I didn't think so. Yeah, there's no option to bring the mini-map up here while we're out here. Okay, cool. Alright, so off into Prague to go get some stuff picked up here from Mr. Gorchav.
I'm out of fuel right now.
Yeah, you are? Well, get some more. But anyway, as I was saying, this is Drew again, checking back in with you, playing some more Warhammer Chaosbane. We'll get back on track with this episode here, and this will fill in our gaps in the story we'd be missing if I had picked up where I was, which I didn't want to do. So yeah, this will get us right back on par with where we were before. And then, like I said, next episode you might notice a little difference in the sound and stuff because my gear and stuff that I'm using's changed a little bit since back then when I was recording 9 months ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months, I don't know, some time ago. Anyway, and then hopefully going forward here, the newer episodes will sound more like this. And if the mic volumes and stuff aren't quite right, let me know. I'll see what I can do to get stuff fixed up here, but I'm trying to find a happy medium watching it myself and listening to it and trying not have... Well, might be a little louder than the gameplay, but I want to be able to be heard and not be drowned out by smashing people in the guts with a hammer. Explosive Rush, got a new rune. Well, I'm going to have to check that out. What's the last one? Okay, so charge forward powerfully in a straight line, leaving a trail of fire in your wake. Creates violent explosion on impact and then taunts enemies. Charge forward powerfully in a straight line, passing through enemies, scattering multiple bombs in your wake. Creates a violent explosion at the point of origin. Oh, so that one's more of a jump out of the... Yeah, let's try that out. More of a jump out of the way kind of thing. Oh yeah, we got a new passive too. I think it was the upgraded version of this. Yes. Regularly alternates between damage reduction bonus and damage bonus. Yeah, because you can see the buff spinning in the bottom left corner of the screen. Regularly alternates between damage reduction and damage bonus. Heals all players with a little health on each switch. Oh, well that's handy. We'll take that. Oh, that's cool. That's more of a lay it right into them at the time. What do we got here? Oh, supplies. Perfect. Yeah, cool. So this one more works along the line of this premise. Okay. I don't know if I like that or like the fire more. The fire tends to hang around and burn more. Especially with these enemies too, if they're active and chasing you, right?
Pressure needs to be stabilized first.
It tends to work more in favor. They tend to chase you more. I don't know, I might go back to the one with the wake of fire on. I think that might be more interesting. Or not more interesting. Works more effectively. I'm going to switch back to that. That's not the one I wanted to switch. That's my basic attack. I didn't want to play with that. I want to go to my triangle option. Here. Yeah, this one. Creates violent explosion on impact and then taunts enemies. Yeah, I like the taunt too because then with the wake of fire, you run through. Whee! It taunts them. They run in the fire. Yeah, I don't know that. They're both kind of the same, I guess. It's just a travel skill anyway. But the only thing is you don't have enough cooldown to use it regularly anyway. Works from getting to pack though, I guess. How many of these? Oh, we gotta get 10 altogether. Yeah, definitely make short work of things with that mortar. Alright, let's go down here. Run through. Yeah, that definitely seems to be getting rid of more guys than the bombs were. That definitely seems to be getting sorting things out a bit more. And if you're wondering why I'm not running and picking up every single piece of gold, is because after you get into endgame, you get so much gold it isn't funny. Then it's just more motivation for me to farm stuff too.
I'm out of fuel right now.
Yeah, there we go. More medical supplies. Well, I should say just more supplies, not medical supplies. Three more to go. Stand still while I hit you with my hammer. Alright, 2 more. What do we got here? Standard bearer. Why are you running away? You're not supposed to run away. Alright. Shows there's one up there. Just gonna run through those guys. I like how the fire does penetrate too, though, and tends to go through the enemies and not just stop at the first guy. Go. Yeah, see the one upside of the other dwarf character that you can play is this: he has a free travel skill. He can get around all the time for no resource cost, unlike the other classes. Well, I shouldn't say that. The sword and shield, or sword and board character, the human, he has an ability where he can run through enemies and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be much of a faster rate of travel, though. The last box must be up the other way.
I need to wait for the pressure to build.
Okay, nothing there. Let's head back up around the corner. Must be this way. Oh yeah, there's the exclamation point. There's the exclamation point. Yeah, everybody gather around. I'll go collect the stuff here. And we'll do that. Oh, level 22. There we go. Make short work of you clowns in the process. Yeah, that works well. I don't know how good it'll scale into endgame, but that worked well so far. Alright. Yeah, and we finish off right where we're gonna go. Cool. Leave Prague and go back to Gorchav. Yeah, and then we are caught up finally. There, and then we can go back, and I believe we finished right on par with the other character too. I believe so, anyway. Cool.
I'm out of fuel right now.
Oh, we come in through the other side of the battlefield too. Well, that's neat.
Pressure needs to be stabilized first. For the pressure to build.
Well, build the pressure then. Oh yeah, we picked up a new skill too, the repeating rifle. I want to check that out. I want to see how that works. This one here, yeah. Let's check that out. Oh geez.
I'm out of fuel.
Well, that one's a spender too. Okay, yeah, I keep forgetting it's not a... It's a spender, not a generator. Alright. There we go. We'll go back and see Gorchav. Get everything turned in and caught up here.
Here you are, Gorchav. I filled my pack with everything I could find. I reckon this should tide you over for a bit.
Person's teeth. You gathered all this with Red Axe's monsters breathing down your neck? I'm impressed. This is more than I dared hope for. You risk your life for our sake, and that counts for something among my people. I am Leonid Gorchav, and I speak for everyone in this camp when I say I am in your debt. You and your comrades are welcome here. If there is anything you need, speak to our merchant. There are shrines as well, if you seek the blessings of the gods. In the meantime, I must see to my people. Return to me when you are ready, and we will speak more about this sorceress you're hunting for.
There we go. Now Mr. Gorchav wants to be our buddy. There, get our rewards, get everything set up. All our fragments collected. There. +1 to... What the heck is that? God skills? Talk to Gorchav. There! Now we are officially caught back up. Alright, so this is Drew signing off again here. Next video, when it picks up, the audio and stuff might be a little different because it's an older version of the game. And like I said, I was just doing this just to fill in the gap in the storyline so everything would make more sense rather than just picking up, because where I started on the other episode that I talked about, I would have picked up right here, right now, talking to Mr. Gorchav after already completing the quest I just completed, which is the first of Act 2. So anyway, this is Drew signing off. Thanks for coming by and hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one.